Welcome to Challenge the Stats, where I'm going to be taking a look at two cards that could be used for a popular commander. One that I think sees too little play, and one that I think sees too much. Nethroi, Apex of Death, is one of the most popular Abzan commanders in the EDHREC database, and it's also one of the most popular Reanimator commanders. Nethroi is a 5-mana commander costing 2 white, black, and green for a cat nightmare beast. It's 5/5 and has mutate for 4 Selesnya black, so 7 mana. It has Death Touch and Lifelink, and it reads, whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Because of how Nethroi works, you often want to self-mill yourself to ensure you have plenty of creature cards in your graveyard to bring back into play with Nethroi's ability. Because of that, however, you are almost always going to wind up milling non-creature cards you might want to use later. Enter Nostalgic Dreams. Nostalgic Dreams costs green for a sorcery, and it reads, as an additional cost to cast Nostalgic Dreams, discard X cards, return X cards from your graveyard to your hand, and exile Nostalgic Dreams. Just 9 of the almost 5,000 Nethroi Apex of Death decks in our database are running Nostalgic Dreams, and that number should be higher. This card lets you get back any number of cards you milled or just want to use again, provided you have an equal amount of cards to discard. The best part, however, is you can discard creature to the yard to bring back the non-creatures you want, and then mutate those creatures with Nethroi. It does all of the things you want to be doing for just green. The ostensible downside on this card, the discard portion, is actually an upside in this kind of deck. Now, when you want to go add Nostalgic Dreams to your deck, you need to find room for it. Do you know what card might make for a good cut? Farewell. Farewell is a 6-mana sorcery, 4 white, and it reads, choose one or more. Exile all artifacts, exile all creatures, exile all enchantments, or exile all graveyards. Now, I'm not going to tell you that Farewell isn't a fantastic card, because it is. It's absurdly versatile, exiling creatures, artifacts, enchantments, and graveyards in whatever combination of those things most benefit you. The problem is a versatile spell ceases to be versatile when 2 of the modes will rarely appeal to you. You're not often going to want to exile your graveyard or creatures in play, as that will basically shut off the deck. So you're left with a 6-mana exile spell that you'll mainly use in artifacts and enchantments, and that becomes way less attractive. There's plenty of ways to deal with artifacts and enchantments that don't require you to spend 6 mana on modes you're never going to probably want to use. Nostalgic Dreams is the kind of card that can push this kind of deck across the finish line, and Farewell is an expensive modular card where you just won't use half the modes. 6 mana is 3 more than I want to pay for half a card. Thanks for listening, and remember to EDHREC your deck before you wreck your deck.